Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back with Community Coffee. I am Kimberly Holmes Ross with Evanston Cradle to Career, where we work with over 40 partner agencies to make Evanston the most equitable place it can be. We've missed you. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. We survived Omicron. I mean, it's been one since we last saw you, but we are back. We are excited to be back. New year, new adventures. We are still here though on Saturday mornings with Radio La Difference, our partner community radio station. So we are excited about that. This is our fourth season, our season premiere. I can't believe it. So this year in 2022, somebody got to do the math for us. We should be coming up on our 100th show. So we're going to do something really, really big for that. I'm excited. So we got to figure out, do the math and get that plan. But we are excited to be back in our fourth season. I hope you're excited. I guess if you're looking at the screen, you're saying, Ms. Kim, you got some more advocates. What's happening? What's going on? It's a lot of us this morning. We are here with our Community Building Grantees. Part of the work I get to do, which I say I get to do because I'm so privileged to do it, is work with these innovative grants that puts money in the hands of the community to make impacts on their own communities, in their own neighborhoods, in their own groups. And we've been doing it since 2018. We have delivered 25 grants to date. And these advocates, my 2.0 advocates, have 13 grants in process. So we're going to do a Zoom hand clap because that is phenomenal in one grant season to be able to process 13 grants. So this morning, you guys get to hear all about what's going to be happening in the community. It is so exciting. What I'll do is I'm going to introduce an advocate who then in turn will introduce their advocate grantee partner, and you'll get to hear about it. So sit back, grab your coffee, your orange juice. You're in for a great show. So I'm going to start off with Amber. Amber, reintroduce yourself. We've been gone for a minute, and then go ahead and introduce your partner.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Amber Williams-Lyons, and I am elated to be a member of Advocates for Actions 2.0 for now my second term. And I am even more excited to introduce the first grantee that I am assisting with, who is actually doing some wonderful things in the community and in my old stomping ground. This Elder Roberts actually is going to work on a project, Hope and Harmony on Hovland. So Elder Roberts, would you please tell us more about your project?
Good morning, everyone. And we're so grateful for the opportunity to come and share on today. And again, thank you for this opportunity to bring hope and harmony on Hovland Court in Evanston, Illinois. Our community has been hit over the past couple of years with some great situations that have occurred, deadly situations, violence, just a phenomenal amount of things that have occurred. And for the past couple of years, we have been trying our best to create an opportunity of unity, an opportunity of inclusion and diversity, and on our block. This year, with this grant, we're so grateful that we're going to be able to branch not only on our block, but expand it 2 blocks so that we can create even more opportunity for unity and an opportunity for us to show that we are one, we are better together. That's the theme that we're going to be using all year. So with this grant, we're going to have an outdoor festival. It's going to start inside Adam Perry Park, and it's going to go throughout our block. And we're so excited to have our community to come together and show that there's still love, there's still unity, there's still hope, and there's still harmony on the block of Hovland in Evanston, Illinois. What a great opportunity for us to come together and share not only in food giving, but also with healthcare initiatives, games for all ages, an open mic session. And it's just going to be a great day of being together, united as one, and sharing in the great hope of harmony. We want to be an advocate. We want to be a voice. We want to be a part of the team who's creating change block by block in the city of Evanston and bringing this opportunity starting on Hovland Court. So we are partnering with our illustrious supervisor, our mentor. We're looking forward to that day. We're looking forward to some of you coming out as well and sharing with us as we send our young people back to school with school supplies, again, health initiatives, free food, collaborations, games, empowering words, music, and unity. So that's Harmony on Hovland, bringing hope and harmony back to the block of Hovland. We're excited about it and looking so forward to what's going to take place on that date and beyond. So we are so grateful. We are so excited for this opportunity and given this grant that will help us expand, taking it to our block club. They are so excited. And even before I had mentioned that we had got the grant, they had already decided we need to take this hope and we need to take this harmony and stretch it from just not on our block, but on the block before us. So we're going around the corner. We're going across the street. We're doing whatever it takes to let Evanston know that we are together. We are unified. We are one. We're better together. And we're going to start it on Hovland Court. And we're going to spread love, hope, and harmony. Thank you for this opportunity. And again, thank you for this grant. We're looking forward to a great success.
Better together. How awesome is that? I absolutely love it. Take a minute, you guys, and I'm asking all my guests and whoever's watching to share this video. We want people to hear about this. I'm excited. I can't wait. When is it? In August? Let's go. I think I'm ready for the summer, though. I'm looking out of this cold weather. But no, we're so excited. Congratulations. And we look forward to hope and harmony on Hovland. Thank you so much. I'm going to skip to Candy. Candy's over there working hard. You see our advocates, they don't stop. They coming, whether they're working or not. So I'm going to let Candy go so she can get to her business. Thank you for joining us, Candy.
Good morning, everybody. I am Candy Corbin, and I am coming from Eye Candy Hair Studio and Eye Candy Academy. And I have the honor this year of having this cycle of having two amazing grantees. I'm going to start with my I Want to Scream. She is going to tell you all about what she's going to do. Tawana.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tawana Johnson, and my idea is a podcast called I Want to Scream, which is a podcast based on everyday dealings that people are going through. Oftentimes, we feel like the issues that we're dealing with is secluded to us, whether it be with kids, whether it be with work situations. But once you start talking to people, you realize that they're going through the exact same thing that you're going through. And so this platform, I Want to Scream, will be a platform where we'll be able to collectively share solutions and ideas on how to deal with everyday life. It's going to be a positive forum where we share and swap ideas and come up with solutions. So we're going to scream about it. So yeah, that's my idea. And I thank you for the opportunity of receiving this grant. And I'm excited about this new venture and happy to share this platform with the Evanston community where I was born and raised. So thank you.
And we are so excited. We cannot wait to hear from you. And, we hope that one day, once you get your feet wet, that you'd be willing to bring in some other people and sort of give them a little help as to how maybe they can also do what you're doing. So
absolutely. Yes, definitely looking forward to it.
Excited. My other group is an amazing group as well. They are going to be doing a literary carnival called The Child in You. And with no further ado, I'm going to introduce, how many of my group members are here? Are there two? Okay, two. And so who's going to go first?
I don't mind jumping right in. Thank you. So I am Dr. Michael Allen. I would consider myself an ambassador for educational change, former principal at Oakton Elementary School, now current executive leadership coach, so just support principals and superintendents all over the state. I'm excited and elated to partner with my co-author and brother of the book, Brotherly Love, and the super talented Jalea Woodson, who wrote my amazing book called I Hope They'll Understand for early readers. We have come together just because of our experiences as Black folks over the course of our life, and recognizing that there's so many programs that we're inundated with, particularly in the community of Evanston. We think about resources. We're not we're not struggling with resources, but we're struggling with unique opportunities and experiences to be able to empower students and youth who have unique journeys and struggles. So we've decided, not just because of our gifts and talents and where we are today, but thinking about what grassroots equity work looks like and how can we give everything that we've been given over the course of our life back to a community that we love so dearly. And so as a result, we decided to partner on the event, the Child in You event, which is really just a literary carnival rooted in equity and empowerment. So we partner with various organizations all across Evanston, including Evanston Cradle to Career, to really be able to bring a unique experience. What it'll focus on is just an opportunity to provide mentorship to youth. It's a day-long event, literally. It's a day event. The first time it'll be annual. It'll start Saturday, May 7th will be the first event from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. at Robert Crown. We'll provide everything from arts and craft stations to exploring the book writing process, personal stories, our book readings, and then book giveaways and so much more. Jalea, am I leaving anything out that's important to note in this space?
I just wanted to add, as we were reflecting on our personal life experiences, when we were growing up, we really came to realize and agree that, it wasn't always constant programming that was influential and motivating to us, but it was actually seeing people that looked like us, learning their stories, hearing their challenges, their successes, that was more motivating. So we want to be able to provide that to youth and families in Evanston from pre-K all the way to high school. We feel that this event will be extremely motivating, hopefully life-altering, and we hope to continue to build these relationships and help our youth through their journey through life. So was that helpful? Is there anything else that I'm missing?
No, great. I think the only thing I would like to add, Candy, is just we're really excited and want to thank some of the partners who've been able to support this dream and make this vision become a reality. Folks like Young Black and Lit, Foundation 65, Evanston Cradle to Career, Chessman, the Evanston Arts Council, and Northwestern University. So we're building a lot of momentum, and our goal is to really give everything back to the community of Evanston. So thank you for this platform. We're really elated to be able to be of service.
Thank you so much.
Julia.
Thank you, guys. I mean, now we're only on, I think, grantee number 3. Are y'all blown away yet? Because I am. I am totally blown away. Tawana, I want to scream. I've known Tawana. She's another family focused kids. I know you guys are like, when are they going to stop? They don't stop. Another family focused kid ready and loaded to give back to her community. We are so excited for her and for the community and for Radio La Difference. I hope this is going to be a great partnership for her podcast. And our 2 Black authors, how proud are we of you and to be a part of this literacy carnival and what you're doing and to be on the team. We are happy to be on the team. Everybody who's on your team, we have partnered with as well. So we are excited to be a part of this and just to make it happen, because you're right, shared experiences, but when people look like you are so much different than reading it in a book or experiencing it through, a classroom when up close and personal. We are super excited. Woo! Okay. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to, Ty, I'm going to call on you next because I know your grantees have some meetings. Now, remember, you guys, it's Saturday. It's a longer show. So we do have people working. So we might have some people drop off, but know that we are all here in support of these wonderful grants. So Ty, I'm going to let you go and introduce your grantees.
Thank you, Ms. Kim. Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy to be here at the start of this new year. And congratulations again to all our grantees. I've heard some things about, I was part of the applications. And so I'm already super excited about everybody, but glad that we're able to share it with everyone on our show today. So I just want to start with that. My first grantee is not here. She's already out saving the world this morning. So I just wanted to introduce our first, one of my first grantees, and that is Ms. Jerry Sizemore. Her program is called Sharing is Caring, and she's working with the Foster Senior Golden members. And this is a program where they're going to be working with Golden members about 90 plus years old that will share stories and memories with the community through guided journaling. And these stories will provide a rich history and value to the gems of our community, senior citizens. And to me, as I am working through my life and learning about my history and teaching it to my children and ancestors they just passed, and just really getting acclimated with who we are so we can know where we're going. This is an amazing opportunity for our young people to really get the goodness from our seniors that are still here and can share those things with us. So I'm super excited about that. And congratulations to Ms. Sizemore and the Sharing is Caring program. My next grantee is actually here, and I'm so happy to see her on camera. I'm going to introduce Ms. Eva Cooley, who is going to be talking about her program, which is named NOIR. Ms. Cooley?
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Eva Cooley, as she said, and my program is called Neighborhood Ownership, Inclusion, and Responsibility, NOIR. You know, the neighborhoods are changing, and some of us at Bethel Church decided we need the church to be in the community. We needed to embrace the changing community. So to that end, we want to concentrate on building a relationship between the African-American community and the Hispanic Latinx community. We want to try to work together to see what their needs are and understand their cultures, and they understand our cultures. To do that, we're also going to be working with the city of Evanston, who is going to furnish us outreach workers so that anything we do will always include Spanish interpreters, information in Spanish. And when we have our meetings, they're there to help us understand how we both can talk to one another. We hope that it's going to be stuck because of COVID. We can't get started right now in person. So we're trying to figure out a way we can get started on Zoom. So we're going to be meeting, developing a relationship. We hope that our first real in-person event will be in August. Sorry, Elder Roberts, we might want to coordinate on the dates and whatnot so we don't clash. So that's basically it. Our goal is to have a long-term ongoing relationship with the Hispanic community. They can come to us and we can come to them, because the bottom line is the community is changing. And that's it in a nutshell.
Thank you for acknowledging that change, Ms. Coley, because it definitely is changing and we need to embrace it. We need to move forward. I'm going to quote Elder Roberts, we're better together. So we need to just all come together, and I hope you guys do coordinate those dates so everybody can get the best of what you both have. That is going to be really, really exciting. Thank you so much and congratulations. And again, to Ms. Sizemore, who's not here, again, I think Ty said she's saving the world. And she, believe me, she is. Those 90 plus seniors are going to come and share with us just the opportunity to sit at their feet and hear their stories. And a lot of them have been in Evanston that long, and to hear what Evanston was and you know, and what they did, it's just amazing. So I can't wait to get that date either on Zoom or in person and get that going as soon as we can. Okay, thank you, Ty. All right, Jamie.
Good morning, advocates and grantees. My name is Jamie. I am an advocate for Action 2.0. I'm extremely excited to be here. I once was a grantee, so it's amazing just to sit amongst all of you. My first grantee partner is Ms. Gigi Giles. Ms. Gigi Giles was her back to school event. This is not her first year doing this amazing event. Ms. Gigi, would you like to tell us more?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gigi. I'm the owner of Ebony Barbershop in Evanston, Illinois, on Church and Dodge, the wonderful Church and Dodge. Every year, we do what is called a back to the school free haircut day. And what happens is we never give the date out. So we don't have a date because we like to get the children that need a haircut and not the parents that want it because it's free. And what we also offer are back to school materials. We also barbecue across the street. We have hot dogs and hamburgers for the children. We used to give out pencils and things, but then, like I said before, I thought about it and they don't use pencil and paper anymore. So we would love to be able to give out tablets this year. And so that's one of the main goals. And then also to be able to help the participants, the barbers, my barbers here, because they do it for free. And they've been doing it. This is probably our 8th one. So they deserve a little stifling, because we cut over 100 kids' hair. So I'm grateful to Kim and everybody, Jamie, for helping us with this, and looking forward to working with you. And come on out and see us that day. The library came out last year. We just had an awesome time. Hopefully we'll be able to block the street off this year and just have a good time and make the kids look good and feel good when they go back to school and get those A's. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you all so much. And see you soon.
Thank you so much, Gigi. I'm so excited. I'm excited to join both of my partners, learn from you guys, and help in any way I can. My next grantee partner is Golden Corbin with the Harvest Games. And what I love most about this when we met is not only is he bringing young gentlemen together to unite, but it's beyond the game. And that's needed. So Mr. Corbin, would you like to give us more?
Absolutely. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. My name is Golden Corbins. My event is called the Harvest Game, but it's really the first phase of the Harvest endeavor, which we're coming to take our boys back. We're going to take them back and get them back on the right path. The point of the game is to give the boys opportunities to go beyond what they think they can go beyond. Sometimes we don't have mentors and people in our corner letting us know different opportunities that's available for us and what different paths we can take. And that's why I'm here. I was one of those boys that had to kind of figure things out myself. And if I can, it's time for me to reach back into the community and pour into these boys. So the game will be a regular basketball game, but we're going to invite college coaches of all different levels to come and watch the games. And we're going to also have a job/college/vocational fair in the common areas. We haven't hammered a place down yet, but we have good partners working with us and everything. The city wants to partner with us, so we're still hammering everything away. But this game will become an annual thing, and the whole Harvest endeavor is just something you guys have to look out for. We're game changing through a game. So it's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be an amazing trajectory for our boys to go on past this point. So I'm really excited about the opportunity. This is something I've dreamt about doing since I was like 15 years old. So I really thank the Advocates for Action for giving me a chance to start on the road to this process, because it's going to be a brilliant, wonderful thing for the advocate community. And I just can't wait till you guys see all the things that the Harvest Endeavor has in store for our young community. So thanks again.
No, thank you. Thank you for the vision. We can't wait to see the harvest. We are waiting for the harvest. We know it's going to be a good harvest. Golden and I were talking, said, because everybody harvests different things. Somebody might harvest some corn, somebody might harvest some wheat, as long as you bring in the best harvest you can. And this is what his program is going to give avenues to do. It is so exciting. Nothing like this has been done before. It's beyond the basketball game. It's beyond those 12 seats at the high school or in the AU league. It's about kids, and I think she was saying it was just the hook to get them there. Once they're there, it's about mentoring, about job opportunities, about educational opportunities. I mean, it's just endless. So we are excited to see the harvest, and what the harvest is going to bring to Evanston. And Gigi, you know we love the back to school haircut day. And what we really love about it is I love that it's not before school. I've noticed that. And at first I think I wondered, I was like, well, why are they cutting the kids' hair before school? No, because then you see who needs a haircut.
Exactly.
Once school has started and you see
Exactly.
kids who don't have a haircut, then those are the kids who need it. So we thank you so much in the Evanston community for taking care of the kids, because we know if you feel good and you look good, you feel better and you perform better. So it's so much more than just a haircut. So thank you for caring. And we are excited to be part of both of these teams. So,
and one more thing, you'd be really surprised at the parents, that are grateful for our service. I mean, one year the lady, she was just out walking and she saw the hoopla and found out it was free haircuts. And she was in the shelter with her kids. And the lady, they really touched my heart, because she came in, she started cleaning the shop and sweeping and whatnot. And when she got on her feet, now she brings her boys and pays for their haircuts. So you just never know, you just never know. I wanted to get that in. So thank you.
No, well, thank you for that testimony, because you don't know what situation people are in, and you don't know what you can be doing to help them. So thank you for your service. All right, y'all, we moving along. I'm going to ask Carmen to come on and introduce her grantees.
Good morning. Thank you. My name is Carmen Francelno. I'm excited to be a part of this Advocates for Action 2.0 group. So one of my grantees was unable to be with us this morning, but it's Nikita Legrone with Stepping Out of the Man Box. So it's going to be a great program for the men in our community, African-American men in our community. So you'll hear more about that. But Lisa Lade is here, and she is my other partner, and she's going to talk more about Lift Your Life Radio. Lisa?
Good morning. Community coffee. I have my coffee with you almost every Saturday. So glad to be here. So honored to be one of the recipients. We are amazing people. I am so excited just sitting here listening to all of you and all that you do. And half of it we've never heard of unless we turn on Community Coffee. And it's a similar situation with why I decided to also create Lift Your Life Radio on Radio La Différence. And it's because I want to hear about us. I want everybody to hear about us. I want everyone to know what we are doing as amazing people. So we had a series last year. It was a table for 12. We brought 12 women in leadership in our local community on air and just had a conversation, asked them what they wanted the community to know. And so we got great response. We wanted to do it again, and we were looking for a sponsor, and we are so grateful that you all decided to give us a community grant. So you know what? I can't even narrow it down, because every time I hear someone else talk, I'm like, we need to show about that. We need to show about that. We need to show about that. But I can tell you that we're going to bring the leaders of the community together. We're going to start with 6 women, and then Carmen will let me know where I can go from there. But maybe even 6 men. And then the other day I was thinking 6 youth. So I'll see what the grant allows us to do. But basically, we want to hear our voices. We want to inspire, motivate, and educate. Thank you so much.
Doesn't get better than that. and don't forget 6 seniors. We can get 6 seniors. We can do it all. I love the 6s. So we're excited for Lift Your Life Radio. Nadona's here with us. I'm looking at, we have so many grantees and advocates this morning. Nadona, want to introduce your grantees?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nadona Mubuyai, and I too am a family-focused kid, if you guys didn't already know, but long time ago, I think when they first started. I'm dating myself. But anyway, I'm so honored to have partnered with the 2 grantees that I'm going to present. The first one is the Family Sleuth Project with Carol Boone, who's online, and we also have Miss Kitty. They are 2 members of a group of Evanstonians that are and I won't go into it. I'll allow them to present themselves, but their story is amazing. The work that they're doing is amazing. And Ms. Carol, you can go right ahead and speak.
Thank you. Good morning. This is wonderful. I'm wondering, why haven't I been on this coffee morning show before? But anyway, I represent the African American History Genealogy Group in Evanston that has been a part of the community since 2008. And our project is Family Sleuth. We will be working with 10 families in the community to help them tell their own stories through history and genealogy. They're going to learn skills. They're going to be working within a curriculum that was developed by Henry Louis Gates. That's called Finding Your Roots. Then we're going to use also Ancestry.com, Getting Your Family History. We will also use My Family Stories That Bring Us Together, which was developed by the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Also, Family History, How to Get Started. So when we get through, our families will have documented their lives or someone that they choose to do research on in the history. We're going to help them develop skills. So by the end of our workshops in series, they themselves can be genealogists. Thank you. I also have some members who might want to pipe in, Katie Johnson, Priscilla, because these ladies have been working within this group for the last almost 20 years. Teaching history, and we're teaching real history and showing people how to develop skills. We're not talking about this racial theory that they don't want kids to learn. These kids will learn their history by developing their own skills. So we are so excited and really looking forward to working with the community. Priscilla or Kitty, would you like to say something? No? Okay. That's my presentation.
All right. And thank you so much, Miss Carol, because I've learned a lot when you and I have had the opportunity to speak. And my next partner is Cherie Animachon. I hope I said your last name correctly. And I was so blown away by the work that she's doing on her project titled Her Rising Initiative. And because she has so much to offer, I'll allow her to go ahead and speak about what it is that she's doing to impact our community.
Thank you. Yeah, you got it right.
Do you need the screen shared?
Yeah, can I please share my screen?
Mr. Man, can we share the screen, please?
And then while that's going, my name is Shireen Rashan. I am 17 years old. I used to go to ETHS. And right now I'm going to share about my work with Her Rising Initiative and also the books that I've created. So I will share my screen right here. So the following are my series of books called Compass. So these are actually mindfulness books, but inside there are planners, journaling prompts, coloring pages, like many lessons on self-growth and like self-love and productivity. I've made a teen edition and an adult edition. I've sold these all around Evanston, but actually all the proceeds go to my organization, which is Her Rising. So with this grant that I'm super grateful for, Her Rising will be able to lead Girls Who Lead events in Evanston. The location is probably going to be the Levy Center, but at these events, we're going to have women leaders and leaders in the community and also around the country who are like at the top of their fields, but are also women of color, and all kinds of women. And the goal is to have middle school girls get to work with these kind of women and just see that representation and also gain networking skills and everything in between. We noticed that there's like a large presence of women in certain fields and then a large gap in other fields. So we thought if we start them early with female focused programs in business, STEM, leadership, and like art and every other focus, that more women, when they grow up, they'll be more lenient to those fields. We also believe that the right environment is crucial. So a place where young students are exposed to women of all backgrounds and leadership roles, I've had that, and I want to give that to more girls in Evanston. And then just amplifying their voices, because Evanston is flourishing with so many talented and gifted young minds, but not enough of them are being heard. So we're hoping that with her rising, we can amplify their voices and give them more opportunities. Thank you.
17. 17. Thank you so much. We are looking forward, of course, to her rising and being able to support this initiative and be a part of your team. It is just phenomenal. So congratulations and thank you. Okay, Miss Amber, I'm coming back to you with our esteemed grantee.
Yes. Well, my last grantee that I'm assisting with, and I don't say last, he's last in order, but he's definitely not least, is Mr. Mann. Mr. Mann, please tell us about your project.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you to everybody who are here this morning. I am, first of all, I am very honored to have the opportunity to work with Evanston Cradle to Career to produce the show that you guys see. I mean, our viewers and listeners that you see every Saturday being broadcast on Radio La Difference and also on our Facebook page. This is something that we've been doing for, I don't know, Cam, maybe over 2 years now. So there are other things that we do also. We have this platform. We created, I'm the founder of Radio La Difference, and we started this like 13 years ago. So right now, the community, needs to know about it, and that's probably what the grant is. That's what the grant is for the community radio open house, so that you guys can come in and see what exactly that we do there. As a matter of fact, it was an honor having Amber and Cam and the whole group, at the studio. They realized, we need to put the word out for people to know what we have in our community. I understand. I know you guys love watching Cradle to Career, the community coffees, and we try to present you guys some great productions. I don't know if you see what's going on this morning. We came up with something else. Cam is going to tell me about it later. So it's really what we do. Now, we don't want to just keep doing it, for ourselves. So we want the young kids to come in and see what we do. And maybe one day when I'm in Florida somewhere, I can just call one of them and say, you know what, can you just produce the show this morning? Because I'm not going to be able to get back to Chicago. So I know they're going to be very interested. So they just have to come in to see, what we do. So that's what the community radio open house is going to be. And I can't wait to work with my partner here, Amber, so that we can get something going for you guys, whenever we, well, obviously we can't do it right now. It's too cold. But Amber is probably going to work on that and then find a date, and then we're going to let you guys know about it. We're going to let you know about it. The only thing is, I would love for all of you guys to come in and see what we call the community radio station. Okay, it's a digital radio station, but it works. It does the job. So I am very happy as the producer and the founder of this radio platform, and to serve my community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mann. Thank you, Mr.
Can I say
Mann.
something, Ms. Kim?
Absolutely.
I was amazed when we did do our first in-person community coffee. In December it was. I was amazed at the equipment that I saw. And I'm just excited just to see how it all comes together. And I was excited to finally see the man behind the scenes, Mr. Mann. I was happy to meet him, and I'm ecstatic about this project.
And I thank you, Amber, because, now we are partners. We're going to work on this. We're going to make this, a nice event for everybody to come in and see the studio. Thank you.
It's going to be a nice event, but we are looking to grow the radio station. We're looking to sustain many of these projects. We don't want this to be a one and done. We want our community to grow, to be rich with all of these projects and ideas. And so that's going to be our focus too, how we can do that. We're excited to bring in people, especially young people, to see how it all works. Amber, I too was amazed to see how all this production comes together in person. that was our first time in 3 years that we had been together. We have done this virtually. I mean, I big ups to Mr. Mann for the last 3 years. And we got together feeling good in December. And then of course, Omicron came and shut us back down, but we'll be back, and we'll be every so now and then, hopefully in person, where people can drop by and see us. What a show. 13 grantees, 6 wonderful advocates. We have some wonderful, our Facebook guests are back. Miss Wetlow, of course, is watching. Hey, Miss Wetlow. We have Cynthia watching, Joseph watching. We appreciate our Facebook audience, but we appreciate our Radio La Difference audience. They're out there listening. So everybody doesn't have Facebook. So if you don't, you can click on and listen to Radio La Difference over the internet. So it's really great to have access, and everyone have access. So if this is your first time, don't let it be your last time. Spread the word. Join us every Saturday morning. We have a great season in store. Does anybody have any parting words before we sign off? We've done really well this morning. No?
I want to say something, Miss Kim.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to say Radio La Difference, I met some years ago through one of our grantees, Miss Lisa Laudet, on her show, Lift Your Life Radio, years and years ago. And I was super, super impressed when I went into the studio. I'd driven by it a million times, never knew it was there. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. So excited that it's being brought to us now and that we're able to use it in the community, and that they have this grant to even further it in the community and let other people like Tawana and her program use it, and other people, and then also train the young people. Like, I just feel like the theme here is just continuum, like taking the history and just bringing it forward. And I think that is so amazing. It's so exciting. Like I'm busting, like I'm like overwhelmed right now because it's so exciting to just see this manifest itself and continue to move forward, especially teaching our young people to use the technology appropriately. So thank you, Mr. Mann, for your work and your commitment to the community and giving us the exposure that we need.
Thank you.
And if you don't know, it's at 1900 Asbury. So Asbury and Emerson, we right in the heart of the hood. We're not going across the bridge or anything. We are right here in the 5th ward. We want to not always have to take things out of our ward. We want to grow and make our ward beautiful and rich with resources. So we're happy that we're right in the heart of the hood. So we're going to make sure all of our programs can touch our community. With that being said, I hope everyone has a happy and safe Saturday. We'll be here next week. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Enjoy yourselves, y'all. Be safe.
Listening to Evanston Cradle to Career Advocates for Action on Radio La Difference. Please tune in again next Saturday at 10 a.m. for another show.
You're showing us the way.
You're listening to Radio La Difference Chicago.